Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital. We've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Working quickly here. They give it to him again. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. To the air, Taylor has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 47. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
For the extra point, here's Smith.
I had to take control of him and use his speed.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. This is Allen on the give. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Play stopped by Damone Clark. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 27.
Oh, my God. Come on, Diggs. Jump that shit. Pick it off.
A little short of the 35.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Shotgun handoff for Allen. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Give them the leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, ball at the 36. They motion the tight end over. Throwing now on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
He put everything he had into this one.
Oh,
It's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing third and long. Pass play coming here. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
The Commanders ready for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Here's a give up the middle. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pull out in front further. 13-zip. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They're going play action. Headed out right.
I don't know what if I switch and get that sack.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
McCormick with his back turn.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go, set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
Fuck that up. A hot route attempt. I blew that. I can't believe I just did that. Oh, I can't believe I just gave you that bullshit up.
Commanders lower the deficit to a single possession.
Oh, I can't believe I fucked that up. I didn't. Oh, my hot route, my hot route, my hot route. I hot routed him to a deep blue. He didn't even go.
Before the game doesn't start the way you want, you're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of
No, I hot routed my safety to a deep blue. He stayed in purple. Fuck.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Some bullshit. Some bull crap.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
They look, clean your room up.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing now, off play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I fucked that up.
That was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Taylor to throw. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Finds him on the crossing route. And that's good yardage there.
I threw it inside.
Downs to boot.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding.
He took off running with him, because if he didn't take off running with him, I was gonna hit that.
16 yards.
I was gonna hit that. That's it.
And that's good for a Cowboys.
I was gonna hit that circle right up that seam. I was like, I know you're gonna double. I said, I know you're gonna double my number 5, so I'm gonna set his ass up. But you took off with him.
And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run.
Particularly
when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
You went on a 9-game win streak? You made the playoffs?
Second quarter.
Who you play, murder ass?
And it'll be Cowboys football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. From the 28. Short pass brought in.
You lucky you put him out there real quick, because I was
just short of that red zone.
I was about to hit circle again.
For 7 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Completed to his running back. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. He's on the move. And they shake him
It's like,
down,
don't fumble, don't fumble, don't fumble.
on the play. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense in the hurry up here. They go play action here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
New York knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Chooses to bring this one out. His return makes it up to the 25.
What's the strip button? That shit don't be working for me.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go, Reed, go.
Up the middle, here goes Allen. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. An all-around tough play for
Get
him.
there for the sack. Y'all right there. Sack this man.
You know, when we were growing up in the
God
backyard,
darn it.
alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk 7, go.
Here's a handoff up the gut. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Back to the well again.
Oh my God, I should have went outside. I had touchdown. Oh my God, why I cut it up in there? Oh, why did I cut it up in there? The whole outside was sealed. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. Look at the whole outside. Oh my, go outside to run.
Into the dime here, defending pass.
Go outside.
Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chain.
You had the gaps wide open. That's why I audible to that.
You really do. You love
you gonna stay in that?
Who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there.
Yeah, I just needed a yard. I just needed somebody to pick up. And when Tyler Smith made that pickup, I was like, okay, I'm good.
Ball at the 36. Takes the handoff. Now to throw.
Oh, come on. When I throw a high throw, now if I would have threw a high throw, you would have picked the shit off. That's why I don't like this. Like, but the high throws, sometimes this game, it pisses me off because I don't get it with certain things.
Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
He threw it over his head. He threw it over his head, though. Maybe that's what it was. You bit down too far down. He threw it over his head. You bit too far down.
Taylor now. Chased out to his right.
Fuck it, why I drifted. You left him wide open in the middle. But I
wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and
I should have stayed there, man. I could have said something else. It looked like something was there.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
It looked like something was there.
Throwing it again here. Hits his running back.
My running back strong as hell.
1 yard gain.
He bounced off them hits.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing.
But my guy almost freaking came in the way and messed it up.
Working inside the red zone.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
On the move, headed right. And he just
Nobody was open. Nobody was open.
It brings up second down.
Nobody was open.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Looking to throw, Taylor.
He came down right in front of that, you motherfucker. God, I should have threw a second earlier. Fuck. Oh, second early. I threw it too late. Now throw it. I threw it too late. Oh, nah, I would have had to hold on to it.
He saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Looking right, and he finds him.
Can't set my hot routes up.
Just shy of the 40. The big play nets him 17
No, I can't set my hot routes up.
And that'll be good for a Washington first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. From the 32.
How the fuck? That's a cover. That's a cover 4. I ain't in a cover 3.
Third down coming up.
What the hell?
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Ready? Viking 18.
Oh, shut this freaking hole!
He stopped at the 31-yard line.
I was in there. I was back there for the guy. Oh.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Damn, I shot the hole.
Cool, collected.
I should have just dove.
Love to see it. No
If I'd have dove, he probably took his legs away.
Just focused on executing the play in front of him.
Here we go, sack.
They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Let's go.
2nd and 10 now.
Yeah, nah, you either do that anywhere inside. That.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Come on. Sack. Hunt.
To the air, 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd.
Huh?
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Oh, did you tell her lazy ass to
Not yet. I just got done, so we can clean.
Nah, tell her to clean that register because she lazy as shit.
Here on 4th. He's keeping it. He's going for it.
I didn't even know I was in the 4th and 1. I was answering the phone. Shit. I wouldn't have been in goal line anyway. I wouldn't have went into it anyway. But it was stupid to go into goal line.
You run that sneak there because you know you can rely. Trust with a capital T on the big fellas to do just enough. Get just enough push in the middle so that QB can fall forward. And as we just saw, it's really hard to stop.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
From the red zone now.
Give me that.
And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 1-score game before halftime.
I knew you were sending him on a what you call it.
Somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. And it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 9.
Oh, come on, man. Put that speed on.
He's tackled at the 29.
God damn it. Hell yeah.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. One last play before the break.
You? Yeah, no, I was calling you to try to
Running back
let
sets
me
in
know. I thought
motion.
Jocelyn was there, but she's not.
One final shot before halftime. He's going deep this time. Challenges double
Yeah,
coverage, and it's
nah, because I want her to do
intercepted.
something for me.
And
Yeah,
the
I want to do
Commanders
something
will
because
not
I
get
want
the
that
return all the way
register
back.
3. I want her to
That's going to
clean
bring us to
out
the
register
end of
3.
our
But can you
first
tell
half.
Angie I said to clean out register 3?
Register 3?
Yeah, clean it
So
completely
that's
out,
the
outside
halfway point
garden.
of this edition of the
Oh,
NFL on
register 3
EA
outside garden?
Sports.
Yeah,
Brock and I will be back
he sent me
right
pictures
after
of it.
this.
The one that's to the far, the one
The
that's
far
on
to
the other side.
the gate, yeah, the gates that open up with the chain around it.
Yeah. The one all the way closest to that gate.
Yeah,
Okay.
Well, that
'cause I
first
guess
half
he on the
certainly an
rampage.
interesting one.
I
Kate
mean, it
Scott,
don't like
Brock
usually,
Heward
so.
with you as we get
Nah,
back
but
and see
nah,
what the
because it's gonna be
second
like
half
70
has in store
something
for us.
Saturday. Did it pick up in there?
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. From his own end zone, here we go. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go, Jack. Go, Jack. Let's go now.
Allen trying this straight ahead. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hauled in left side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On the handoff, Allen. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 37. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And choosing to leave the end zone costs him dearly here. He winds up shy of the 20-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Third and long for him here. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Not for nothing, not to bullshit oversell. There's Brian. CeeDee Lamb was wide open. Wide open. And that's the second time he's slinging that shit over my head, man. Second time he's slinging that shit over my head.
Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Commanders will go on offense. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They've got a man in motion. They go play action on first.
What the fuck? Oh, come on, man. What the I gotta look at that replay and see. Nah, that's some bullshit. Did I?
The Commanders now lead by 10. Now they'll try the point after.
This game is, man, come on, man. No safeties bite that bad. You playing quarter 4. You playing cover 4. That's his zone. It's bullshit. Yeah. And I put play pass. I brought him down and put play pass. So even if he playing a play action, he's still supposed to play pass first.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And the kickoff is into and then
yeah, that's bullshit right there.
Starting from the 30.
Let's get back in this game. I gave up fucking 2 blown touchdowns. 2 blown touchdowns.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Simple dive up the middle. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and just 2 to go. Taylor. He completes it in traffic. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing, Taylor. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
Yeah, if you want to drop back, I'm going to drop it underneath.
Staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down.
That's the way it's supposed to go.
The entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 27. Brought in close to the 8. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Gonna keep this one and go. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part.
Yeah, I got to lock back in.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to see.
I was on the phone talking, running my mouth, and like, man, I told my man, I got to get off the phone, man, and lock back into the damn game.
Many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
For the extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle, it's good. And
I just ran some different stuff.
Down to 4.
Different hot routes. I saw you was in a cover 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the
make
lead to 4
choose
as they
one
send
of
it
them.
away. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Let's close it up for the middle of the run.
This is Allen.
Let's go. Close it up. Close it up for that in the middle. Nothing. Let's go. Let's go.
Nearby to
Block
hold
in.
him up. Call it no gain on
Block
that run,
in.
and they face second and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
I got some good ones too.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Third and just 2 to go. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Commanders' ball. A chance at a win. They can hang on to their lead through the fourth. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Running is Allen. And that short gain.
Come on, you ain't get no fucking 2 yards.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
It's a challenge.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Street. Here we go. Shot.
On first down, they'll run.
Let's go.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video?
I was going to try. I really was going to challenge it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go. 70 range.
He's dropping back to throw.
Send him deep and send him out right across the middle.
And they'll make the stop
Oh,
over the
good.
46-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
This is Allen on the give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. He's going to throw this one. Get some space around midfield.
Same shit. Deep cross.
Right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best
always
friend,
do that. You always send
Turn
him
a short
cross
little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hawk 70, 19 Lions.
Throwing from the gun.
Oh, come on, that's it!
And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Shut up. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cowboy 80.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Oh, shit.
Tight end going in motion here.
Come on, man. They playing Diggs out. They play Diggs out.
Washington touchdown.
They played Diggs out. That should have been a fucking pick. Like, Diggs still an X factor. Yeah, that shit go. Let me see this shit again. Yeah, that shit go over. That's bullshit.
Lining up now to try
That
the
shit went
extra
right
point.
over his head. That's bullshit. Like, come on, man. Diggs' awareness should be crazy.
Down the middle. And the
There's no way
Commanders
in real life that nigga jump routes automatically. They need to make him that way. That's one thing he gonna do. Any receiver coming his way, he gonna pull off his man and pick that shit off. This fucking game sucks.
Out and ready as they send this away.
This shit sucks. I don't even know if I'm gonna play Madden
Well into the end
next year
zone. He's
because
going to bring this out.
it
This
sucks.
isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
This shit sucks bad. Well,
They're out and set. First and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Here's Taylor.
over his head. Come on, now that's a high throw. That's a high throw. How come in? Come on, man.
Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage. Even
And I'm throwing a high throw. All one.
Strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Diggs an X Factor quarterback. Diggs an X Factor quarterback.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 17. Allen on the catch.
No, these receivers all well. Come on, man.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Here we go, here we go.
They're going to try with the wideout. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Wow, how about the timing on that call? They catch him off guard, and it's an easy pressure off left, and it's blocked.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel it. The whole sideline gets deflated. But I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams. And you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Return's looking good so far. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Commanders pick this one up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
If I'd have hit R1, then he would have been through it, but I'm pressing the wrong button.
You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Now a give. It's Allen headed left. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game.
Boston should be unstoppable in this fucking game, but he's not.
And focusing entirely on that passing game.
Right back to Allen. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Now I turned my running back into foul though.
It's Allen again. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout.
And I ain't do the draft or whatever because I would have picked a fucking fast receiver. I ain't even pick up another receiver now. I was over this man. I'm playing Assassin's Creed, the new one. That shit is crazy. Assassin's Creed is sick.
Here goes Allen. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
You gotta stop with that. Why are you using mommy stuff?
And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
You know that's mommy's. Is she gonna?
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount.
You know she's gonna flip
Unless
out.
you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
But you use it for your dog, baby.
That one's out and caught on the right side. And that's a Washington touchdown.
What are you doing in that back there?
Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day.
Why are you not outside with your chain?
That made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around.
Hold on, what time is the practice?
Put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today.
Oh, she's coming to get you?
The same thing with their throws.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. He's got the squiver. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Yeah, I beat him before. No, not this. Nah, I didn't. Did I? Nah.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
All murder is like pass happy all the time.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Completed over
That's
the
all
middle.
murder do is pass.
With a new set of downs.
If murder was to run the ball, murder would be unstoppable, but he don't run the ball. He not fast for 3,000 yards, or well, 10,000 yards, or 50,000 yards, whatever you want to call it.
Another try following the sack. Trying to push it deep downfield.
Oh,
window to go deep,
God.
Just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Here he is on 3rd and long. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Commanders get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves
the ball's
a little
not out
credit
there
on the
now.
field
This
for that
nigga's going up or out.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Commanders continue piling it on here in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights.
Well, you boy played him for a year.
And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away.
And they gave him 19 upgrades?
From his own end zone, here we go. And the decision to bring it out cost him 10 yards as he's out of bounds at the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
What's the deal with the quarterback?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. Taylor now. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
All right, good game, man.
To score this as a win for the Commanders. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders. As with that, we sign off from D.C.
Minutes ago. Let me call Josiah. Where's Josiah at? He better not be in McDonald's. And he's at McDonald's. I swear he better not be in trouble. I swear he better not be in trouble. I swear. I swear he better not be in trouble.